Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of my hardcore series. This is episode number 2. My name is XP Gamer. How you guys all doing today? And yes, we are gonna be doing hopefully a lot of good stuff today. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. So last episode was our first episode of this hardcore series. We just basically got the basic things started. We got our cow pen with a wandering trader in it. These guys are annoying. But yes, we have our cow pen here. We have our sheep pen over here. We got our horse the other episode, or last episode. We set up sugar cane, a wheat field over here, and nice tree farm. Yes, and we found a village. And then we also set up at the end of the episode, over there is a zombie grinder, which I have been using a lot to enchant all my diamond gear and all that. But first, before we get into the episode, I need to sleep real quick, so let me do that. All right, the morning is upon us. The new day is here, and speaking of days, we are on day 72. I'm not sure what day we were on when we ended the episode, but it wasn't high. Oh, zombies. Oh, going into the village, and he died. Okay, yes. Speaking of villagers, I also took the time to gather up some villagers from the village over here. Drug them over here by boats, and I have them all in this little hole, protected from the outside world. They are all my librarians, and my plan is, well, librarians, in my opinion, I think are the most important villagers, because they give you these book trades, which are amazing. And some of them I have locked. So this guy is the unbreaking villager. This guy is my sharpness 5. This guy is my fortune 3, and this guy is my mending guy. So we're going to be using this guy a lot. And then I have another one, efficiency 5. Yeah, I think I only have 6 in here, so I'm going to try and get a lot of villagers, librarian villagers, that sell all different types of really good book trades, and we'll get ourselves, hopefully in the future, a nice villager trading hall. But we're not going to do that now. I have been breeding them up, and, you know, I started, I think, with 4, and now they're at max capacity because there's 6 beds, 6 villagers, 6 workstations. So the AI of the villager code just stops, you know, breeding after the max capacity, I guess. Until it's met, they stop breeding. In the last episode, I did mention that we are going to be building our starter house in today's episode. And over there, you see I have 2 chests set up, and those contain a lot of materials. So in these chests, I have some materials, not all, but some materials I will need for my starter house build, which I have decided will go over here across the river. And we will need to make a bridge across. I'm thinking right here. And then on that side, we'll get rid of the cow pen and sheep pen and move it probably over here. But that side will have a ginormous, huge wheat field that stretches across the land. But this side will be our starter house for myself. And yes, so I'm currently in the middle of collecting resources for this project. And I need blackstone. As you see, I only have 30, which is not enough, which means we need to go into the nether. So I am going to get geared up with gold armor and head into the nether. Okay, so just put my boots on, my golden boots. We're gonna take the horse, if I can get the horse. Yep. And we are going to go to our nether portal, which is just over there. So, oh wait, I need a lead real quick. Actually, do I even need to bring the horse? I don't need the horse. I could just go over there. Let me just get a boat. Okay, so we have made it over to the portal. I will eventually move this portal over to where my starter base is going to be. But first, before we enter, I just want to double check. I have my boots. I have my shield. I have good armor. Yeah, fire protection, blast. Yeah, good sword. Got good everything. We are all set to go. I have arrows as well. So yeah, let's head into the nether. Hopefully we don't die. Okay, we are in. We are in the nether. And yes, it's great that we have that. It's a lot of pigmen. Okay, so it is great we have a basalt deltas right there. And it is surrounded by lava. Let's see, I did have a bridge. I think it was over here. Yeah, here it is. Nice little safe bridge down. We also will be checking out that fortress over there. soon, hopefully. I don't know in today's episode, but we soon hopefully will. Since I have gold on, these piglins won't care about me and my existence. So that is good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to find an area. Nice clear area for me to gather up some blackstone. I guess we could just grab it right here. This wouldn't hurt. This magma cube's just gonna drive me insane. So I think I'm just gonna get just about like 2 stacks, I'd say. Okay, well, I mined all that out completely of blackstone, and I also got a little bit of basalt. And I guess while I'm here, it's kind of peaceful right now, which is kind of rare in the nether. I'm going to gather up some quartz. Oh, I just started ghast. Well, I'm still going to gather up some quartz regardless. Yep, there's the ghast. Hopefully that's not a problem. Got a couple stacks of quartz. I'm ready to go back. There is still a little bit more quartz left in this close area, but it's fine. We can leave it for another time. I am just ready to get back to the base. Okay. Oh, okay, that scared me. Oh, gosh. I hate coming back from the nether when it's nighttime and it's raining, especially when it's in a hardcore world. Oh my gosh. Yep, there's a zombie over there. Okay, no creepers, hopefully. So yes, I got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 stacks of blackstone. That should be enough for my starter house project. Got a couple stacks of basalt. We won't need it, but I just wanted to collect it. And over 2.5 stacks of quartz ore that is ready to be fortuned. But in preparation of me gathering those resources in between episodes, I did spend the time to look up the seed and kind of see where all the biomes are, because considering this is a large biomes world, it'll take a while trying to find all the biomes and where they're all located. So I just decided to look up the seed to see where the closest spruce biome was to get all the spruce wood, or what do you call those, the taiga biome. So yeah, I just went on a little bit of an exploration to find a taiga biome, chop down some of the trees there. I also took the time to find a dark forest biome just for dark oak wood, which we have, and I also stumbled across a lush caves biome, which is great because I got my first moss block and all that, and I was able to harvest it. And if you guys are wondering what is the easiest way to dig a hole is, well, you guys got to use a moss block, because this just basically took me 10 minutes. This was all dug out by moss. I just basically bone mealed the moss, and the moss will basically spread on grass, dirt, stone. I don't think diorite or granite or andesite. I'm not sure. But stone, grass, gravel, dirt. Yeah, and yeah, hopefully, my goal is to try to dig that all the way down to bedrock. It'll even grow over deep slate as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we now have the black stone here. So we have another 30, which gives us to 6.5 stacks, almost, which should be enough for my build here. And I think I got all the resources I need. I'm just trying to think. Oh, diorite. I do need diorite. Okay, let me get some. Yeah, got a little bit of diorite here. Let's see, we will need like moss and foliage and all that, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna bring some of that. And we will need sandstone, and I only have 2 pieces of sandstone. Correction, make that 4. There is a large beach biome over there that I'll just collect sandstone from. So that's what I think I'm going to do to get that. And I think that's it. But first, before we get started in this project, I would like to do a small project, which would be making a bridge. Because if you've noticed, I have been just swimming across the big river here. Kind of a pain to get from one place to another without a bridge. So I'm just going to throw a bridge together. I think I'm going to go medieval themed, because I've decided that medieval is what I'd want to be themed for this area. So I don't think I told you that. My starter house is going to be a medieval themed house. So yeah, I'm going to have a medieval themed bridge here. And yeah, so I'm going to just build one really quick, and let's see what it turns out to be. Alright everybody, so I got the bridge in place and it's looking pretty cool. I am really happy with how it turned out. It's a nice medieval type bridge. And yeah, so let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the bridge. I went with spruce as kind of the walkway choice, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's really made out of 3 blocks, stone bricks, and then you got stone mixed into it, and then spruce. As you may have noticed, over on the other side of the river, over there, I have prepared a spot for where I'm going to build my starter house. But yes, I have kind of flattened this area out, dug it out. I do have a copy of my build in a flat test world that I did. So I'm just gonna have to like look at the screenshots and just kind of copy and paste it over here the best I can. But yes, I have the landscape all kind of scaped out around the riverbank. And yeah, this took a little bit of time to flatten out. But yes, so over here, I kind of have a chest monster set up for myself with all the blocks I have for this build. And yes, so I am going to prepare a time lapse for you guys to enjoy. And without further ado, let's begin the time lapse. Alright everybody, so a little bit of time has passed, and there we are. This is my hardcore starter house, which is looking really cool. I do like it. It's a really cool design. Like I said before, we're going with a little bit of a medieval kind of design here. And then, like, all the builds I'm going to be doing in this area are going to be medieval, so yes, it's looking really cool. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think of this build. I really like how it turned out. I designed it in creative in a flat test world, and it took a little bit of time to come up with the design, but once I figured it out, I kind of went with this, and it is really cool. I don't know how many times I could say that, but it's one of my favorite little projects I've worked on. And yeah, hopefully we get a lot of buildings and structures and builds around this area. I kind of decided to go set up across the river on the other side, mainly because I feel like there's going to be more space on this side, because we're going to be doing stuff with that village in the future if we could survive that long in this hardcore world. But I do have plans for this village, so I felt like setting up on this side of the river would be the best option. And you know, it would give us opportunities to make bridges like this one, where if we set up on that side, we really wouldn't have bridges because it really wouldn't be necessary. So yeah, I will give you guys a tour of the exterior and the interior of the house. Oh, I am missing windows. I just noticed that. Oh my goodness. I am missing, what? Windows, and I think a lantern's supposed to go there too. Oh man, my chest monster is kind of slowly building up over here. I got chests all over the place. I have a smelter system over here. Man, it's all over the place. But anyway, here we are. So this is the front of the house here. I went with a lot of spruce, as you could see. And I went, if you noticed, I went with a deep slate roof with a black stone trim. That's kind of why we needed to go into the nether to grab the black stone. And at the base, I went with stone, mainly stone bricks. And I kind of added some variance with the cracked stone brick and the mossy stone brick, as well as like the cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. And I also had bits of andesite in there as well. And this, there's a pathway here that will eventually, I'll have it connect up to the bridge there. But I have a pathway wrapping around the whole house. And as we get to this side, there's kind of a little bit of an overhang, which is really cool, with a little bit of storage that I will be using. Probably like overflow storage. Like if I have an abundant too much supply of like grass or whatever, I'll throw it in here. And then if we wrap around the back here, this is one of my favorite parts. We have ourselves a forge, a really nice forge that I designed, and it's really cool. We got blast furnaces here, nice lava here just to give effect, and I do have a campfire under there. Will occasionally dispense out these smoke particles, which is really cool. I do like it. And yeah, if I ever need to do some like ore smelting or whatever, this is where I'd be. I'd come to the blast furnaces in the back, and I just realized maybe I should add a back door. Oh, yeah, I might think about adding a back door, but anyway, yeah, we have this nice, huge forge, and if we take a step back, I really like it. And it's also a fireplace as well, as I'll show you in a second. We also have another little overhang here, and I think I should add a light there. But yeah, we have another little overhang with more storage. Probably we could use this for ore storage, and I think I'm going to label some of these chests. I haven't gotten around to it yet, or barrels, I should say, as these are barrels. And then this is a little bit weird here. I'm going to fix this up, this pathway here, but I tried to add a detail of like this cloth being hung up here. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a little high up, but just imagine, you guys, you have to use your imagination in this. I'm trying to make it look like I'm hanging cloth here or something like that, like draping over the side of the wall. And then we come back around to the front. And if you guys did notice, out in the front here, I started doing some texturing in the terrain here, mixing up some grass with some moss and moss carpet, and then I bone mealed it and kind of plucked out the flowers and some of the grass that was kind of like too much, and then I added coarse dirt along the riverbank here, so I'm going to expand it all the way down the side there and all the way up here. It's going to look really cool. I'd like to add a lot of custom terrain in this area, as well as on the other side over there, but we'll get to that. The exterior is not the only thing I did for this build. I also added an interior. Yes, I actually did an interior to this build, and I really like this interior, and hopefully you guys will like it as well after I show you. So you can see this is the other side, the inside part of the forge. This is a nice little fireplace here. Got flower pots and, you know, got furnaces here just to do some cooking here. On my right, I added a kitchen, and you might notice it's a little dark, which is okay because mobs won't spawn here. As you can see, the light level, if you look at block, like the 5th line down, it is currently at 8, and then it goes to, I think the lowest is 7 I saw. Where would that be? Yeah, right here in this corner is 7, which was the old light level for mobs to spawn at originally, but no mobs are capable of spawning in my little starter house here, which is fantastic. Over here in the kitchen, we have smokers, then we have a little cauldron. I need to add a tripwire to make this look like a sink. Then we have, you know, storage with these barrels. Like I said, I haven't really moved any of my junk from the outside over there or over there into my house, which I'm going to have to do, which might take some time. Then we have more storage here, and then this over here is even more storage. And then there is an upstairs. So up here is my little bedroom area off to the right. So this is my bed and windows. You can look out, more storage. I'm going to add armor stands here. I don't know why I haven't gotten to that yet, but I'll add armor stands in places. And then we have anvils, nice smithing table, stone cutter. Over to the left here is going to be my enchanting setup, and I am missing a few blocks, it looks like. Well, the main thing, I am missing the enchanter, mainly because I don't have enough diamonds. I am completely out of diamonds, so yeah, I won't be able to make another enchanter until I go mining for more diamonds, mainly because I use the diamonds on these tools. So yeah, I need an enchanter here, and then I'm thinking of having a lodestone under the enchanter right in this block here, just so I could, you know, have a label for where my house is in the world. I thought it'd be something cool to do, and yeah, I kind of went with an interesting design here. Now, these wood planks, these oak wood planks, are going to be placeholders for looms. So I'm going to put looms here, and it's going to add some nice detail. And yes, I'm going to have to, I'm missing another, what are these called? Smithing tables? Yeah, I'm missing another smithing table, which, by the way, makes a great roof design. Perfect for an enchanting setup room. And then up here is just nothing. It's just an attic with literally nothing in it. So there you have it. That is currently my house, my starter house. Hopefully you guys like that little tour. And once again, let me know in the comment section below what you think of the house and all that. Now, I'm still planning to add some more landscape on the outside, of course. I'm gonna add some trees and all that, and probably some other details here and there, but I'm gonna do that off camera. No need to have you guys watch me, you know, build a bunch of trees and all that. This is pretty cool, and I'm really excited for this and for the builds to come in the future. You guys will just have to stay tuned later on in the series and in the upcoming episodes what I am going to be building there. So next thing I'd like to do is kind of expand this wheat field and move those cows and sheep over to the other side over there and kind of give themselves, you know, a new little home, because this is going to be covered in wheat. And I also have to do the unfortunate removal process of all of my chests. So I am going to get to work here. I am going to really transform this area and move all of my items in there. So I will be right back, and I'll probably do a little montage of me doing this. So let's get to it. Okay, cows, it's time to let you free here. Okay, yep, step right up this way to your new home. There we go, right over the good old bridge here. And they stopped. And in you go, come on, in your unfinished home, and yes, okay. And let's just do a little bit of that action, and there we go, your new home. As for the sheep, well, I think they're just gonna have to stay there for right now. I got plans with them. Plans for a wool farm, so they're just gonna stay there. Okay, so yeah, I have the new home for the cows right over here. Nice big area. And the wall around the pen is looking great. I have it on this little hill behind my house over here. And yeah, I still have a little bit more decorating that needs to be done, but I'm really running low on time for this video, and it needs to get out like soon, because I'm a little late. So I'm gonna have to hold off on the detailing until next episode. I'll probably do it in between episodes, like off camera. I'd like to get a path connected to the entrance, connecting over there. Also like to get some trees, do some texturing in the terraform here, and yeah, just little minor details that I'd like to do. But that will probably have to be in between episodes off camera. And as for the sheep, well, I did mention I will probably be making a sheep or wool farm in the future, so stay tuned for that. For right now, they're just gonna stay here though and act stupid. I also spent some of the time to expand the wheat field just a little bit. I am kind of waiting on moving the pens over here. Right now I just have the sheep pen left to move, but once I get that moved, I'm going to expand this much further back, and we'll have a much bigger and expanded wheat field. And I want to get carrots and potatoes and beetroots and all that in as well, but so far this looks really cool. And I did replace what I had before with the composters with azalea leaves, and that I think does a better look for me. This dude is gonna have to lose his bow. I want him to lose his crossbow, so I'm gonna be waiting here for a little bit. Anytime now. Just waiting. This guy has like a lot of durability on his crossbow. And shield's broken. Well, this guy finally broke his crossbow, and now he is officially free. I want to figure out what I want to do with this guy. I'm not sure. I think I want to have him as a maid inside my house. Fact. Now, the only thing is, I don't have my leads on me, but you can't lead these guys, which is kind of unfortunate. So, and they don't follow you. So, like, if I try and, you know, break free, he's not gonna follow me and like try and like attack me because he has no weapon. He's just gonna stand there. I do definitely want him in my house over there, so yeah, you're gonna come with me, buddy. It stinks that I can't lead him though. Thing is, he's one of those banner guys. He's the captain, so if I kill him, yeah, it's gonna start a raid over there, which I don't want. And he is almost in. Oh, you little booger. Okay, well, I don't have time for you. Oh, no. He's Going all the way over there, of course. I'll deal with him later. I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet. He's in the boat for now. But anyways, guys, that is unfortunately going to have to do it for this episode of the Hardcore series, episode number 2. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. We did get all the things that I wanted to get done today, which was build the starter house and get you know, geared up, enchanted, and all that stuff, which we did in the last episode as well. I got these villagers over here, which is exciting. And then we moved all our stuff in our new house and all that. And we moved our cows all over there. And it was just a great episode. In between episodes off camera, I would like to get some terraforming done around the house, like add trees, pathways, texture the terrain and all that. So by next episode, hopefully there'll be a lot more changes. And yes, but this is unfortunately the time that I'm gonna have to end it. But yeah, I'm running a little bit late on this episode. It should have been out like last week. Yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. If you guys did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up. It'll be much appreciated if you did. And if you guys are new, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future episodes such like this one in the future. And until next time, guys, I will see you all in the next episode.